everybody. Welcome to the 50th, the 50th live streaming show of the Dodgy Git Show. Yeah, I'm Dodgy Git. Welcome to you all. If you come in and join me, and feel free to chat there in the chat box and make conversation amongst yourselves, and maybe raise a few things, and I'll be looking at them to see what you've raised. I hope you're all well. I'm sat here again in old bonny old England. Yeah, I think it's raining. Yeah, it's raining outside. Apparently there was a lightning strike down the road, quite a way down the road in Oxford, and it hit something and caused an explosion that looked like some nuclear missile had gone off. Yeah, but it wasn't apparently. It was just something it hit. Yeah, the lightning. Where'd the lightning come from? I looked on the weather thing, there was a bit of a storm, but it didn't look like there was much that went over Oxford. But then I read a few streams there, a few strings of chat and stuff. People said, yeah, my goodness, my friend, she ditched her car into the hedge and it's like, oh, probably one of those sudden bursts, wasn't it? Anyway, now the weather's out of the way. How you all doing? Yeah, welcome to the 50th show. Yeah, you've got celebratory champers. I don't drink, but yeah, there's a drink there if anybody wants one. Got my coffee on the go. Stupid me, didn't refill before the show again. Yeah, get me head if it wasn't screwed on. Anyway, yeah, got a doodah there for you. Yeah, come in, have a drink, sit down, chill, man. What we on? Monday night, man. We ain't gonna go nowhere too quickly. Yeah, so what you been doing today, eh? Working hard, night shift. You know, sat on the bog, sat in the bath. Yeah. You got me propped up behind, like in front of the soap, like brushing your teeth. Yeah. Anyway, wherever you are, love to you all. I hope you're well. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have like in previous shows we talked about, innit? You have that positive mental attitude about what you're doing. Like here I am, Dodgy Git. I'm on the 50th Dodgy Git show. Can't believe it. Started all this stuff off having a bit of a rant and a scream and a shout, didn't I? Yeah, goodness gracious me, what was I doing? Some of the things, isn't it? It's funny how you go back, innit? Look at your old haircut and listen to what you were saying. Blimey, O'Reilly. I think I might have been in a bad mood or maybe a bit upset about stuff, but, you know, we do have a right to express ourselves, don't we? Oh, what's this about the European Court of Human Rights? That's like loads of rules and stuff, isn't it? That is like freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom to life, freedom to travel, freedom to decide about armed conflicts. Armed conflict, blimey. Not just conflict then, blimey. Right to a private life. Do you have a right to a family life? Does this European Court of Human Rights overrule our Supreme Court? And did this really all come about because the staff at the European Court all decided to take sides? Oh dear. Oh dear. Where are we at? So the court that supposedly overrules our Great British Supreme Court and all the wise people that work and function there. These people in the European Court of Human Rights, they can't even make up their minds. I don't think we should. In my personal opinion, if they can't make up their minds what the bloody hell they want to do, and our Supreme Court is quite capable of making up its own mind through its own wisdom, knowledge, and, previous learned experiences and hindsight, etc., etc., right? Why the fuck are we even in the European Court of Human Rights? Why don't we just, yeah? What was the point of conflict that made members of staff at the European Court of Human Rights raise their hands and arms? They're raising their arms, waving them around. They're waving their arms around in the European Court. Oh dear. It's not very good, is it? Yeah. What were the points of conflict? Because there's lots of these. Just go and have a look at, just put into Google or other search engine, ECHR, yeah, and you'll hear them say that. ECHR, 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 yeah? And you'll go, what are they talking about? And you'll, European Court of Human Rights, European Court of Human Rights, European Court of Human Rights, right? Put it in your long-term fucking memory. Right. Is it time to fucking quit, they're saying? I think it is, if they can't decide what the wording's going to be and writing things down in, and it's the way you build any manual, yeah? Some manuals are several shelves long, believe you me, yeah? Chapter 1 is 3 books, yeah? But 3 books, obviously, in chapter 1 is broken down into subcategories, and those categories are broken down into other subcategories, so it actually makes sense and logical, and you can read it as a language, a human language, yeah? But God blimey, some books, yeah, instruction manuals, talking about this, previous shows, where we go back to 49, so huge, great, big, long list of single words, which actually I think someone said about at the Tory party conference today, about addressing single things. I actually did that before they even bloody said it, which is quite funny. What was I talking about? Yeah, flipping human rights and what I was talking about before. Oh yeah, the gender reassignment thing, and and how we deal with end of life care. But you go into any of these, and I don't know, you could look up European Court of Human Rights for the right to life, right? Or ECHR right to a fair trial, right? And there being different different chapters, like a book, yeah? Chapter 1, da 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 da. Yeah, right to be alive. Yeah, you have a right to exist. It's like the American Constitution, right? The book that says what our rights are. And in fact, why isn't this? I know they're continually amending it, right? And it is fairly easy to work through. Actually, it's much better than some other governmental systems of the so-called English language, such as acts and statutes and stuff. Some of them can go off at fucking angles all over the place with actually how you're reading it. My point here is point 1 of the Dodgy Git show 50. Me Dodgy Git here, having a little whinge about human rights-ish. This way, that way, other way, all round and about. Yeah? Should we leave the European Court of Human Rights? Should we dump that court, that system of, appeal over the Supreme Court? Blimey, I've been in situations I haven't even been asked if I'd like to appeal. There has been nobody there in that bleak, cheapest material building you could possibly... No, just everybody... Like, well, what's next then? Fucking wander off. But it's some of the people they try and... Oh, he needs to tick the thing on his sheet, so he's going to send that boy. This is then it don't look good, does it? Oh, you told a perfectly legitimate fucking person to piss off. Yeah, but you hear what he's fucking saying? Fucking bollocks, man. So the court system's already fucked. So I don't know how anybody gets anything to the fucking European Court of Human Rights. I've absolutely no idea how people even get there. Or the Supreme Court. How the fuck do people even get to the Supreme Court? God, I can't even get past the fucking magistrate's court without fucking... What was it? Well, it was a fucking lawyer. I'm pretty sure he was representing the pigs, but I asked who he was, and I asked the court who he was. Nobody fucking said anything. And then he fucking overrules what I'm telling the fucking jury, the fucking judges. Just standing there going, you four are fucking making this shit up. Like, amongst yourselves. Why are you doing that? Oh, it's because they actually severely fucked up and got, yeah. We won't go there. But it is interesting how councils use, what do they call that? Community service. It's funny how councils use community service to get jobs done, isn't it? Especially when there's like quotas. Terrible. So yeah, European Court of Human Rights. The right do we have as a nation? You know, you just question it to yourself, wherever you may be in the world. You might be, I'm in England, in the middle-ish. Yeah. I don't know where you are around the world. You lot should tell me. Yeah. Then I'd understand. See different environments. Yeah. Do you have the same rights as what Europeans do or British people do? Yeah. Do you feel that do you feel that cultural differences mean that laws do need to be different in certain regions, and one would choose to either live under one set of rules or another set of rules? If one didn't want to abide by the rules, they're quite welcome to go elsewhere. It's not rude, is it? It's like saying, as long as you don't shit on the table in McDonald's, you can eat fries in there. It's no different, is it? But it is that, the right to life. We're talking about children in the womb, life in the womb. If you're terminally ill, things like that. If you've got cancer, if you're disabled, severely disabled, fucking crippled for life. Yeah. Do you have the right to a private life? Yeah. Do you have? I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking, if you were like an inventor, like, I don't know, Henry Ford or Brunel, yeah? If you were those people now, you wouldn't be allowed by the pure fact of it, the existence of it, that you wouldn't be able to concentrate or focus. You'd have to shut yourself away. Yeah, to the point where you're so departmentalized from the world around you, you become the 1% of the 1%, and you don't know what the fuck the 99% feel, think. 638 emotions, I think, they're available to us as humans. And all those are different depending on what your environment is. 638 different emotions. Yeah. Some people here, I've put that up. I didn't think fucking 2 seconds. I just thought, 50th, we'll have a party. And I'll put some shit into fucking something or other, and some picture came up and I paused it. I went, that's celebrating stuff, isn't it? But that's alcohol. I don't actually drink. Yeah, I'd like the taste of. I like a sip of something just to try the taste. Yeah, it's normally, oh, that's too sweet, oh, that's bitter, oh, it's dry. But it's just like eating a piece of fruit that's not quite ripe or overripe, and pasta that's fucking hard, shit like that, yeah. Rice that's overdone, yeah. Just like, but yeah, some people might be offended just by this image, yeah. Yeah, it is my mum, by the way. Say hello to my mum, everyone. Yeah, love you, mum. Yeah, I love my mum. She's great. Hi, mum. Yeah, I'm on TV. Yeah, so some people might be offended by the fact I've put alcohol there and go, oh my God, he's talking about alcohol and drink. Yeah, fermented fruit juice. Funny, isn't it? Well, what would happen if you left it in the fucking barrel? You'd drink it anyway and it ain't got no mould on the top where you'd sift it off, wouldn't you? No one look. Wouldn't you? Fucking back in the day and lugging it across the fucking wherever you've been taking it. Yeah. Well, there wasn't any fresh water where I stopped, so I got some fucking apple juice. It's been in there a fucking month. All right. Yeah. Funny. But yeah. Right to travel. Yeah. Where was the thing I put up at something else down about people travelling about? Oh yeah, travel. Yeah. Oh, it's contained in a bit of another subject I'll go into. Yeah, do you have the right to travel? Yeah. I just put in another chat room actually. It seemed to be quite a load of youngsters chatting away there. And he was watching a history. He was like this, but he'd put himself up in their corner, and then he'd done the thing like I've done a few videos like that. Please go back and have a look, if you like that sort of thing. Um, One about homelessness and the police figures, and I think I've done a couple with the spaceships going up, space rockets, and he was doing a show like that where he was projecting historical stuff on on the screen, and he was up in the corner, and it just seemed like it. What was it? I had typed something in this corner, hadn't I? I had typed something in the corner. What had I put in the corner? I'd written something in the corner of the screen that was freaking relevant. It'll probably come back to me in a minute. Yeah, yeah. It's about the right to freaking travel. Oh, horsepower. That's right, because we're talking about Admiralty law. Because the video was going on about the old world, yeah, and he and a few of the room members were figuring out that maybe possibly some of the buildings that we've adopted as usable spaces in modern day society in new worlds may have been possibly there prior to a cataclysmic event. Yeah. So I was writing it. So they're figuring out history, and they didn't seem the young gentleman that was hosting it was he was basically discovering Admiralty law. He was questioning slavery and was saying, "Oh, we're all slaves, aren't we? This, that, and the other." Yeah, and didn't understand or seem to have been told about birth certificates, numbers on birth certificates being part of the stock market system of exchange of value. So these things are traded for potential increase in value. So we'll take a newborn child whose mother is asked, or rather threatened by law, an act. See, we're going back to what we were just talking about, the written word in and under the Supreme Court's ruling, right? The mother of a child is asked, under duress, I believe, in my opinion, go and look it up, to have the child registered within a certain amount of time at the registry office. Is that not correct? Please go and check, see what the act and the ruling from the Supreme Court says. Yeah, been through the Commons and the Lords and all the rest of it. Yeah, and it's a document. It's a printable document. It's an official document. Yeah, with official royal seal on it or whatever it should have. Yeah, so it's an act. Yeah, but it is also a request. Yeah, it's a request to act. Right, actors. Right, we'll get that. We'll get to that bit. You'll probably join the dots. Right, excuse me a moment. So the mother has to go and birth the child at the registry office, and the registrar signs it in what should be the original birth certificate, should be signed by everybody in blue ink, wet. Yeah? Sometimes you're given a normal pen just to sign your name. Yeah? Mother signs her name there. Yeah? And the registrar will probably take that piece of paper, go out the back and say how she's got to write in a book. And she'll transfer the numbers over. Yeah? And she'll sign it in wet blue ink. Might be real dark blue, you know, that proper old school ink. Excuse me. It might be that proper old school ink, but it should officially be wet blue ink. And when they do that, they create a stock. Yeah? The stock is shared on the stock exchange. Yeah? It's known as a bond, isn't it? You have bonds on stock. Yeah? What were those old school things? Barra bonds, weren't they? Yeah? A bit of paper the size of a freaking, you know, but it's worth fucking 100 million or something like that, and you have a big fucking wedge of them. Be alright for a few weeks, wouldn't you? Goodness gracious. Yeah, so this entity is created, and the idea is this child, yeah, that has been born unto this world, yeah, has the potential during its lifetime, from the time it starts at working age, yeah, through its adult life to retirement, yeah, it has been calculated the potential return in the tax that that entity, that child, that person, yeah, yeah, is it that fictional character, right, that's been written on the piece of paper in capital letters, which is your name, yeah, it's not your name, it's the tag they've given you, yeah, that income from that tax potential over your lifetime has a value, yeah, to the government, basically, to the crown, yeah? the value to the crown, because you're going to go to work, yeah, and you're going to earn money, and you're going to pay tax on that. That's going to go back to the treasury, right? You're going to do that every year for what, fucking 60 years? Fuck knows by the time well, right? And that puts a value on the bond when it starts, when it's written, and when that number is registered by the registrar on the stock exchange. I found my birth certificate. I looked at the red number. I put that into a website called Fidelity, yeah, and I put other certain details about myself in there. And I had to put quite a few details in, and this was a few years ago, and they have changed it, and they changed the way the functionality of it between what was an American version capable of functioning in the UK to a pure UK based thing. Yeah? And when they did, it took the availability to see what I saw then away. Anyway, put the number into Fidelity, I followed it through, and it ends up that I'm in semiconductors and I'm worth a lot of money apparently. So there's some way you can claim that back, but it's so fucking convoluted. It ends up being that you have to be lost at sea. Yeah? Yeah? And then you wash up as a box on an island that's owned by yourself, and then declare yourself king. It's fucking stupid. It's not worth the grief. They'll probably fucking chase you down and fucking pop by then. So, but that's how the thing works. So this act is a request, and it's an act for the child to be registered in the country of birth, right? I think that's how you do it. So that child has a right, doesn't it? That child has a right to life. It has a right to travel. It has a right to prevent armed conflict to itself. Yeah. It has a right to a private life. It has a right to a family life. It has a right of freedom of expression, right? Not all babies are born the same. No baby's born the bloody same, are they? Not one. They are all unique, wonderful creatures of, yeah? So how do you write literally on a piece of freaking paper the rights that cover every single person that's born, the way they feel and the way they interact with the other 637 human emotions that are possible? Yeah? Now 638 together human emotions trying to be concluded on a piece of paper that is described at the top as the right to life. You're going to have a hell of a lot of opinion on it, because everybody's different, and everybody's different, and everybody's different because they're from a different environment. Yeah, they've been influenced. Their 638 emotions have been stimulated in different ways and by different values because of their surroundings, their experiences, and all the other traits of humanity that we are. Yeah, what you've heard, what you've seen, what you've smelt, what you've touched, what you've tasted. Yeah, what you fell over. Yeah. I think it's fundamentally important we have all of these rights and we protect them with our life. Yeah, it's like the freedom of speech. Yeah, I'll go into it a bit later, probably, freedom of speech. I was And it is. And it is a reason why I'm doing a show like this. Yeah, I'm not interacting with the chat. Yeah, haven't got bright lights everywhere. I haven't got people sat out the side on 3 or 4 other computers, either pretending to be in the chat room, making the room look popular, or hacking other people's computers and sending them viruses and shit, right? I'm just a geezer sat here with some notes in front of me, talking to the screen, hoping somebody might get fucking half of what's going on. But the freedom of fucking expression in some of these chat rooms is so suppressed. Is these people don't believe in the fundamental freedoms that it's literally they wouldn't stand up for it. They would for themselves, but they wouldn't for anybody else. And that's the real worry. The moment anybody, you go into a chat room, you start chatting in the chat box at the side. Yeah? These are live feeds, yeah? Go into live feeds, start chatting at the side. You're reading what's going on, yeah? And then you sort of might interject with a comment to do with one of the subjects they're talking about, right? Normally say good evening or something, good evening, good afternoon, whatever fucking time it is at my yard light. So I'm chatting in the chat room, and the moment you say anything that's against the host, yeah, just shut down immediately. And then the next thing he'll start talking about the fucking human rights. Yeah, just had one geezer, he wouldn't half gibbering some rubbish. My God, I think he was into collecting fucking jars. Yeah, very strange. Didn't have any books on his shelf, but then again, nor have I. So I can't really. Yeah, we talk about freedom of expression and how it's shut down. Yeah. What is it in Ireland, wasn't it? The right to life was tested when every time they approached the abortion thing the subject of abortion. Like, you even raise that subject, yeah? What do you think about abortion in Ireland? Yeah? You'll just get crowds of people go, fucking Nora. Okay, well, you've all got a right to say what you say, yeah? Even if it's fucking offensive, yeah? Because that's what was I talking about in another show? It was all single words in the other show. So I was just thinking of a word and fucking going with it, right? And it is. It's like, what does that picture create in your mind? It's not very good, is it? I think I need to tilt the telly around a bit. So, yeah, wrong. It's a bit bright through my camera or whatever. Yeah, hope my mic and my camera's all right, everybody. Yeah, I'm not using the basic setup. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, freedom of expression and how it's freaking suppressed, and all those rights and how they're suppressed. Like I said earlier about my rights and how my experience in the use of the court system was utterly atrocious. There wasn't any. There wasn't. It was non-existent. I may as well have just not been there. Just let them do what the hell they run fucking riot right round fucking right all over for nothing. Literally for nothing. Anyway. Yeah. Freedom of expression. My freedom of expression got fucking squashed earlier. Again. Got squashed like yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday, and then yesterday I could post, but it wasn't until late. And then this morning I posted, I got another 24-hour ban. And do you know what I was posting? You got the address bar, like, Yeah, I click on Dodgy Git, right? And then you click on live, the live tab, and it goes blah 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 Dodgy Git / featured or streams, yeah? One or the other. Can't remember. Anyway, I fucking grab that bar and then I go to that famous blue and white um, media site that you talk to your friends on with your face, yeah? Yeah? And it's like it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm over there on that, and then I'm listening to the morning news, and I fucking click on their fucking FB group, whatever it is, page, and I go all the way down the posts, put in the link to this show or this page, right? This channel. So all the way down, all their news feeds for the last 2 days are just dung, 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 dung. And then you wait for them to start commenting about it on the telly. It's quite amusing. There was one chap who was giggling this morning. I'm sure he'd seen my fucking link. Although I think they call that, I think there's a word for that describes people that think everything's been affected by them, which I obviously don't. It's just humorous to think that it might be. Yeah, not totally fucking insane. I'm a bit dodgy though. Dodgy git. Yeah, fucking hell. How am I dodgy? Fucking help my mum. and my mum helps me. That's about as dodgy as we get, innit? Fucking hell. I couldn't be asked to be Yeah, well dodgy. Yeah. Got my 24-hour scout badge from FB, innit? Yes. Be live and direct about 11 a.m. tomorrow morning again. Well funny. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the 50th edition of the Dodgy Git live shows. Yeah, Dodgy Git live, man. I'm Dodgy Git. I'm sat here live, man. What we've been at? 37 minutes. Been chuntering on about people's rights, and now I got a little badge. Funny, funny. Do you have a right to a refund? There you go. Do you have a right to a refund? In what circumstances do you have a right to a refund? Right? Apparently, all those people who had PPI claims, right? This is a fucking good one because I know a few people that got a few quid out of it, right? Because they've been paying credit cards for donkey's years. Yeah, I was in the same boat, but then for some reason I wasn't allowed to fucking claim. So, fucking good old Dodgy fucking misses out again, doesn't he? Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Yeah, apparently the PPI claims, right? What did I put here? When you were paying your PPI, some of that PPI, right, that you were paying was commission that was going to the brokers who were allowing it to occur, I suppose. I don't know, right? Anyway, that commission that all you lot were paying PPI and credit cards back in the day, right? All that commission that those brokers collected, right? All has to be paid back to you guys. And that's a total of £18 billion. That's 9 zeros. 9 zeros. Am I fucking stupid? No, that's fucking 9 zeros, isn't it? In my fucking book. Yeah. 9 fucking zeros. Fucking 18 billion. I can't even get my fucking electric company to fucking agree why they've been ripping me off every single day for fucking years. And these fuckers took £18 billion worth of our fucking money. I wonder what it is if you include inflation from the day they took it. Because that 18 billion was when they took it, right? That's a resultant of a calculation that's been done. So now you take that 18 billion and you inflate it every year by inflation rate till you get to today's figure. And then we'll get the true figure that needs paying back, would we not? Or is that 18 billion, had that happen, applied to it already? Anyway, if you've had PPI, yeah, in the past, fuck knows how long the official fucking day is, right? If you had PPI, especially if you had PPI, you did a claim back for it and you got paid out, right? You sort of people who definitely owed some more cash. So check it out, right? See? Hot fucking news and topics, debate and fucking review about things that we hear about. Here, we're on the Dodgy Git Show, yeah? 50th Dodgy Git Show, look, somebody's having a party, right? Fucking 18 billion quid, fucking hell. It's incredible how we've blacked so much. What was that film? The Colour of Money, wasn't it? The Colour of Money? Can't remember what the fuck it was about. I think it was a good film, but it's fucking years ago, wasn't it? The Colour of Money. Colour of Money. Oh, there's a thing. Quite like old films. They're kind of chilled, aren't they? Yeah, you watch them for a bit, normally wake up fucking after they finished. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's funny how people tell fibs. Rip us off. Yeah? You think you got the right to this and that and you're getting the best deal, innit? Same with this fucking, should we leave the Court of Human Rights? What's the difference in those documents? That was the point. What's the difference in the documents, yeah? That would allow things to stop brokers from fucking any nation taking 18 billion people off of our nation. 18 billion. Hang on. I'm just gonna push this fucking thing here. I got a calculator on the top of my ding dong. Yeah? Got my dog and bone stuck on top of a stick here. I can poke it. Hang on a minute. We're gonna do a little sum. Live streaming. We're doing mathematics. Right, and we've got to push the calculator thing, I think. There we go. How many zeros did we say? We said 9 zeros. So what did we say? 18 fucking billion pounds. You can't write fucking in numbers, can you? 18 000 000. That's 18 million. And then we put 000. 18 billion, right? And what the fuck are we going to do with it? 18 billion. Oh, we're going to divide it among every man, woman and child in the country. Fuck your credit card holder bollocks, yeah? Them fuckers have nicked it off fucking everybody in one way or a fucking another, right? Anyway, we just do this for fun, right? How many people in the country? 70 million? More than that? It's not as much as 75 million, I wouldn't say, but there's not as little as 65 million, so we'll go for 70 million as a round thing, yeah? Some people's on holiday, some people's here they shouldn't be, they're hiding away in the back shed or something, innit? So we'll say 70 million, and that's got 2 lots of 3 zeros and then another 0 next to the 7, innit? So we're going to put a 7 0 and then we're going to put 0 0 0. 70 million, right? So we do the divided thing, yeah, that looks like people sharing a seesaw, or that ping pong game used to play on a TV set with it. I only played that a few times, and then my stepbrother put it away and wouldn't let me play it. I was a bit angry. Anyway, divided by 70 million equals ooh, nice, that'll do for cream, won't it? Mm, mm, mm. So the commission, the brokers, took off of everybody that had a credit card back in the day and did them PPI claiming things, right? It added up to 18 billion, like we said. We divided that by the 70 million people in the country. You get £257 and 14 pence each. 257 quid. You imagine you're walking down the street, right? Don't really matter who you are. Some fucker stop you and nick 260 quid out of your pocket. Not that you'd carry it in cash unless you're doing something you shouldn't be normally. You'd go and purchase something really expensive, right? Might want some banging trainers, saying, I'll fucking spend that much money on trainers, but fucking hell, buy yourself some proper shoes. Yeah. 250 fucking 7 quid. Some fucker rob you of 260 quid wandering down the fucking street. You'd be a bit pissed off, wouldn't you? Who's your fucking family of fucking 4 or 5, right? Walking down the street, right? Somebody just stops you, your wife, fucking couple of kids, nicks £1,000 off you, gives £1,000. You imagine they did that to every single family going down every single street, in every single street, in every single town, in every single fucking village, in every single fucking place of this fucking country. 260 quid off fucking every man, woman and child in the country. And myself, like probably many of you, can't even figure out your fucking electric bill because they're dishonest and they've got their little app thing that you can't actually fucking talk to them. It's getting a little bit better. I fucking found a pokey thing where it says email complaints. What was that? Open. Oh, we like to be a transparent and fucking open company. We're here to fucking call you. Blah 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 blah. We'll chat any time of the fucking day or night. Blah blah blah. So you email them and it says, this email box isn't monitored. Do not reply to it. Do not expect a response in under fucking 48 hours or something. You're like, oh, it's gonna be one hell of a long conversation, isn't it? Get like 2 or 3 messages in a week. So this purposeful obnoxiousness by whoever develops these things, and it's blimey, what was that? Yes, I was talking about the way the shows look when you go down my live stream. Go down my live stream, look for the one homeless. What is homeless numbers and police something or other. In there, I discuss how when somebody that's homeless tries to find themselves a property, they end up working through another agency, company, corporation, developer, fucking leaseholder, fucking overseer of fucking the fucking property management company that isn't the actual council, right? So when you go onto these companies' websites, they fail to put their company number at the bottom of their website, right? So again, they fail, much like my electricity company to a degree, to allow the transparency or the open form of communication. They fail at the outset. And to me, anybody that wants to not put their company number at the bottom of their website either is not employing the right staff who are building their website, or they're doing it deliberately. And if they're doing it deliberately, why would you want to work with them? Because they've already failed the due diligence process. Because one would want to inspect their company number and maybe look at who's running the gaff, how long they've run it, who ran it before, how many shareholders are there, how many people are out the back that you don't get to see, and lots of other different things about how due diligence should be carried out in the council. Yeah, we've seen due diligence fuck up in fucking Canada this week or last week. Look at the state of the mess that did. Yeah, one slip up. And these people are deliberately leaving, in my opinion, they are deliberately leaving vital information for transparency off of their websites. Yeah? So where do we go from there? Look at the blue sky. Yeah? Healing frequency of blue. Good, isn't it? Look at the sky. Watch the clouds go over. Watch those lines form. Yeah, wonder why. Yeah, blue. Nice cool blue sky. Cool blue sky. Why is the sky blue? Cold. Cold when it's blue. They were going on about blue the other day. Talking about it in the other thing too. Some blue. Some chap was chatting the other day about how people keep spiders out of their house. He said, "I'll paint it pale blue, like this sort of blue, yeah, or like that sort of blue, yeah? Sky blue." Yeah? Said, "Oh, spiders don't like it because it makes them feel like it's cold." And he did mention something about a frequency thing, and that got me all curious. And then we've been talking about the methane flame, haven't we? We talked about lapis lazuli as well. It only comes from Afghanistan, apparently. Something like that. So I had to have travelled there with travellers, yeah? People must have transported it. Wonder what the routes of transportation were. Wonder how they've changed over time through weather erosion and, natural disasters or whatever, yeah? Or man just using them, yeah? You seen the mess flipping, I don't know, a herd of freaking buffalo, mate, going into a river. They'll ruin the fucking bank, wouldn't they? They'll turn it from a fucking cliff into a seaside in no time. Yeah, we go on about blue, right? Started getting curious about blue. I thought, well, okay, why don't the spiders like it? What reason might they have not to like blue? So I put some basic stuff in. What is blue? How do you describe blue? Yeah. What's the definition of blue? Yeah. And it actually just is colour spectrum, isn't it? Wavelength. Yeah. And it came up with actual blue is something like 450 nanometers to fucking 650 nanometers or something, which is the distance between the waves, right? In the frequency that's making the light appear in your brain through your boing, yeah? Following me? Right? So if you see light projected at 450 hertz, it will be blue. Sorry, 450 nanometers, it will be blue. Yeah? And I thought, oh, it'll be blue. What sort of blue it'll be? Well, it'll be like a purpley blue. Oh, purpley blue. What range is purple? Yeah? It just so happens that, and it's the magic number again. See it everywhere. And there's reason for it, isn't there? 432 megahertz or 432 hertz. Yeah, 432 hertz. Yeah, musical. What was it? It was like Old C or something before they changed it because it sounded a bit like a bum note, but it wasn't. Yeah? Did they change that note into the spectrum of blue? Yeah? Maybe that's why people see classical music in rainbows, right? Yeah? See how the masters are. So you go into this thing and you go, alright, well, 432 nanometers. What is that? Well, it's a purpley blue, normally made from, what was it? So strontium or copper chloride sulfate or something. Anyway, all that's the stuff. Oh, excuse me. All that's the stuff that Jeff's been finding as like layers inside the pyramids in the land of Chem, which is his YouTube channel, the land of Chem. If you go there and you have a little see about him, he's got all these coatings all over the place. He's checking out inside all these different Egyptian things, right? And he's going, oh, there's red here and there's booking different colours all over the place, right? And then you think, well, the Egyptians like blue. Yeah? They also had access to methane, didn't they? Yeah? As a gas. If you burn methane, what colour's the flame? It's purpley blue. Sort of about a 430 nanometer type of colour, right? Then you look at lapis lazuli. You go, oh, fucking beautiful, isn't it? Really fucking nice. Where else have I seen that? Oh, I've seen that on certain cars that use blue as a predominant colour. Lovely fucking deep metallic blue. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What's their thing? Anyway, then they're very well known for being drivers' cars. Yeah. Rear wheel drive if you buy a proper one. And there's modern shit made of plastic. Oh, who's this dealing in? Freedom. Everyone needs to hear. Was he the one that was being crossed? What is it? This world is so mad. Ah, my mate Simon, yeah, bless his cotton socks. Hello Simon, you loony. Yeah. Yeah, poor bugger lost his fucking dad. Yeah, only telling me the other day, so God rest his soul and peace be with you, Simon. Yeah, he's a lorry driver in Poland. Yeah, Simon. You ever come across a Simon in Poland? Yeah. Yeah, buy him a pint. Yeah, I have to check out his post in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, so you got all these things going on in flipping in Egypt, didn't you? Yeah. You got them fucking about a lapis lazuli. You got them painting their house roofs blue, yeah, to keep them cool and keep the spiders away. See, they weren't stupid. I think that's what that pale of blue was that goes really well with that lapis lazuli blue, yeah. So I don't know where the frequency thing would be between one and the other, yeah. But I think the whole thing is it's the darker purple because we're talking blue finishes about 450 or 440 sort of thing. So it's fading into the purple. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Not as much as this, but more than that, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, blend it in. It's also the sort of colour and sort of, right? Again, we're just hinting down these things of is this possible? What is this? Is this a thing or is this fucking shall I put my tin hat back in the fucking shed sort of thing, right? But yeah, purpley blue or whatever is also used by Christians on special occasions, isn't it? Yeah. It's also used on royal robes that are only used on certain occasions, isn't it? Yeah? So there is something there, or it wouldn't be in the position it's in, right? As a colour through history. Yeah? So what is it about this nanometer blue reflectology science? Is there something there? Because spiders, as we know, aren't fucking stupid, right? Spiders are exceptionally fucking clever creatures of fucking, yeah? So, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, yeah? Have a chin wag in the chat box, yeah? If you like the comments so far, you like the chat content, hit the subscribe. I'll go live again soon with 51. We've only got a point, well, blimey, we were on like 0.4 of like, blimey, I got a few Monday night, man. I could talk you into your sleep, couldn't I? Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Are you relaxed? Are you laid back with your feet up? Are you hugging your loved one? Share the love. Dodgy Kitchen says share the love. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hey, what do you think about that? Do you know much about the colour blue? Do you like the colour blue? I always think it's a bit cold. Yeah? Yeah? Got loads of blue shirts. I actually had to stop myself buying blue, whatever, and blue shirts. Like blue and white check shirt, white and blue check shirt, blue plain shirt, dark blue plain shirt, dark blue plain shirt with dots on it, darker plain blue shirt with dots on it ain't plain. Do you know? Fucking only. Oh, better by saying well, different colour. But yeah, why was that? Yeah, why the fuck was that? Why is it used in Christianity? Yeah, tell me in the comments box. I am all ears. Yeah, yeah, blowing a lot of wind out my mouth today, but that's all right, isn't it? Eh? It's constructive. Yeah, it's constructive. Hopefully for somebody. Yeah, it is. We've had a few of these live chat rooms, and it does seem that it is being used, or us people, are being required by society to be a point of contact for those people who may not be furnished with such a thing so easily as people to talk to, people to chat to, topics of conversation, topics to just get your blood boiling or flowing. Yeah, or just your mind thinking. Is it as good as a crossword? Yeah, sit and do Sudoku, listen to me, and you nod off, can't you? Yeah. Yeah, you wake up and be talking about either the same old shit or something fucking completely different in exactly the same manner. What do you reckon? Yeah? I don't know. If you're enjoying the content, and I thank you for being here, yeah? Thank you for joining me, yeah. Click the like button. Hit the subscribe button, that'll tell you when I'm back chatting more shit to you all. Yeah? It's a bit of a development thing as well. I've never been in this position before, apart from the 49 other times I've done it. But like, it's a different way of dealing with 638 human emotions. It is. Let me get this bloody thing out of the way. Yeah, but yeah, people have found relief from having outlets, places to talk and discuss, debate, meet other people. I did the same. Use one of the chat rooms in one of the live stream groups to fill in the gaps of company when there wasn't any. Yeah, when I felt that I needed to be surrounded by people, I suppose. used a chat group, and yeah, it got me personally through quite a sticky period of time. Yeah, so it is important for people to have the ability to join somewhere that maybe not so shouty or opinionated or hang on, no, that ain't right. Don't want to be here if that's the case. No, I won't. I hopefully appear to be a different type of format of presentation to other chat rooms out there that are live streaming right now. But yeah, if you're enjoying the content, enjoying being here, yeah, enjoy being part of the building of the Dodgy Gets show streams and content. You know, this is the thing. This is the magic of the internet, isn't it? Yeah, the magic of software. Yeah. How do we talk about? We're talking about Egypt. Yeah, we're going about chemistry in Egypt. Yeah. Check out the land of chem. We talk about chemistry in Egypt, and then the software and hardware we're using here. Yeah. I'm not sure how many of you know how a computer chip works. Yeah. Don't know if you know about subatomic particle physics. Do you know much about subatomic particle physics within your telephone or your computer? It's not very difficult, really. Yeah. Not really. Yeah. How could we describe that in its simplest bloody form? How do you describe that in its fucking? Oh, I don't know. You've got a fucking handful of cornflakes and you're throwing them on the floor, and each cornflake has got fucking 5 baked beans spinning round it, right? But one of them has only got 4 baked beans. Yeah? It's fucking jealous of all the other cornflakes. Wants to fucking nick one of the baked beans off the fucking cornflake next to it. It fucking waits its fucking turn, innit? Till you press the thing. What it does, it fucking robs a baked bean off the cornflake over there. And the fucking cornflake goes, fucking hell, I've only got fucking 4 beans. Bollocks! I have to fucking find another bean from somewhere. Yeah? It fucking robs another baked bean. And every time that fucking baked bean moves from one cornflake to another, right? That's an electrical impulse in your phone, right? That electrical impulse in your phone is either a fucking 1, yeah, or a not there. It's a gap in time and space. So the only thing your phone is fucking doing is going and all those are moving at a certain rate. Yeah? The rate at which those are moving is your processor speed. We talked about hertz earlier. Yours is probably in gigahertz or megahertz, right? That's millions or trillions, basically, I think. Yeah? Of up, down, up, down, up, down. It's a wave, isn't it? It's either a wave or it's not there. So it's a line with peaks on it, and gaps. And those peaks and gaps are moving at a rate of whatever your megahertz are. And that's those baked beans moving from those cornflakes. That fucking makes any sense whatsoever. We've just discussed subatomic particle physics and the internal workings of the microprocessor. Where the fuck were we? We're on purple. Shit. Yeah, these things are important. Again, just a place to let one's mind fucking wander off and chat shit. Yeah? Do the same in the chat, please. Feel free. Yeah? In the comments, don't be offensive and shit. Like the like button, even if you'd fucking hate me, right? And subscribe, even if I piss you off, just so you can come back and take the piss out of me next time. Yeah? Yeah. What do you need to heal? Eh? What do you need to heal? Lots of people out there healing at the moment. Yeah, not just physically, yeah, emotionally, and 638 other emotionalities. Yeah, and everybody's reacted different to how their environment's been disrupted or effective via the calamitous fucking cock up, yeah, that has been fucking this, yeah. It has 3 years, isn't it? 3 years we've had a fucking poop. 3 years of poop. How do you heal? What do you do when you're pissed off? What do you do when you're angry or upset? Yeah? Do you have a cuddle blanket, go sit in the chair with a pussycat? Hmm? Do you go into the garage and kick the fuck out of the old car, or a kick bag, or fucking, I don't know, old jerry can you punch in the corner? No? Oh. How do you take your anger out on things? Do you get frustrated? Are you one of those people that gets frustrated and angry and physically raw? Or do you one of those people that like shuts down and goes and reads a book and thinks about it? Or do you sit in the bath and cry? Or do you take an axe to the old tree that's perfectly alright and you actually really like, but you just needed to fucking hit something? Yeah? What sort of person are you like? What upsets you? Yeah? Again, with different products and different environments, what are your morals? Where's your morality at? Yeah? Is your morality at this Supreme Court sort of theology of developing a structure of regulated limitations on the human condition, or what? Do you find it difficult to connect to people? You talk too deeply about shit and confuse them, or too fast their brain can't fucking analyse what the fuck you've said in the last 30 seconds, let alone the last fucking hour. Hmm? Do you listen to music? I listen to music. Got an old amplifier out the garage, old 70s one. First amplifier to have silicon chips in it, so capacitors, silicon capacitors in it or something. Yeah, yeah, was it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, well, they had germanium ones before. Germanium's like, yeah, yeah, because you have germanium silicon. So that's like silicon is like the cornflake, and germanium is like the baked beans. Yeah, and the way it throws those baked beans around, shares them between the cornflakes, is affected by germanium, which is how capacitors work. Saying earlier, I was into fucking semiconductors, right? There's the first fucking amplifier made in a certain manner, yeah? Needs to be warmed up for a while, otherwise it misses quite a bit, but once it's running, it's really fucking nice sound. New speakers I got, yeah? Much crisper than my last ones. Much more detail, depth, clarity, separation, all kinds. Yeah, love my audio equipment. If I could, I'd spend thousands and thousands of pounds on it, but I can't. So I limit to, and this is the thing with it, and that is the thing. It's appreciating what you have, because every time you put a different piece of equipment, it changes how it sounds or how it feels. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be expensive either. And there's one guy on YouTube. He he resolders the wiring inside to put different types of capacitors and transistors or whatever they are, resistors inside them, because they're made out of different, probably more expensive materials than what you would get, and it would actually upgrade where am I? Over here. It would actually upgrade a fairly freaking cheap speaker to an exceptionally good speaker just by changing internal components of the speaker, yeah, because the manufacturer builds them on cost, yeah. But if you want to actually upgrade them, you can do it by replacing internal components. So there's that whole side of the industry, and as well as music, I like listening to music. Frequencies, yeah, again, there's a lot on YouTube about 432 hertz and relaxing, healing music, right? I suppose, yes, they are. Those two subject matters are linked. Healing, 432 hertz, yeah? Supposed to reset your soul, do you know what I mean? Universal frequency of harmony or whatever. But yeah. Do you talk to your friends? Do you go to the pub? Do you play bingo? Do you have a night of the week where you say, I'm doing this, and you go and play Aunt Sally in the pub? Yeah? Yeah? If not, why not? Why not? Go and do it. Yeah? One night a week, pop out, do what you can. Even if it takes you all day to get there, try and do the activity, yeah? And then, yeah, fucking make your way back, fucking get yourself fucking sorted, and sit down in front of the Dodgy Git show, yeah? You swear at me all evening, going, what a pillock, yeah? It's that English fucking idiot again, yeah? Hello, it's me, Dodgy Git. We're having the 50th Dodgy Git anniversary, no, just the fucking 50th show, innit? Yeah, we're having a right old chinwag, chatting bollocks about everything. But yeah, fucking healing music, man. People talking, friends, yeah. What you do as well. It's important to do. We talked about it the other day, didn't we? Yeah. I've been bumping my gums for fucking ages, right? What have you lot been doing? If there's anybody fucking out there. Anyway, if there's anybody out there, what have you been doing for the last fucking hour and 17 minutes? You've been listening to me. Been listening. It's really, really important to listen to people, isn't it? What I do normally is listen to people, don't know what the fuck to say to them whatsoever, wobble out some shit out of my mouth that is probably irrelevant, and then later on I'll think about what they said and I'll go, oh, actually, yeah, I would have responded like this, actually, or maybe I would have said it that way, I would have said that, probably said that about that way as well, yeah, but I never fucking do, yeah, I never do. But it's important to listen. Listen to each other, listen to your missus, listen to your husband, yeah? Listen to your children. That's the other thing. Sometimes, when a child's trying to talk to you, just tell the rest of the fucking household to shut up. Nicely, like, in a nice manner. Excuse me, can we all have a bit of quiet, please, because I'm trying to listen to what he or she's saying, yeah? Because sometimes it's like really important, and you do need to make them feel that they're important enough that you will freaking stop everything, yeah? You will stop everything, yeah, and listen to them. Then they'll talk to you. They talk to you, probably become your friends rather than your fucking enemy in your household, right? Yeah. They'll still play their music too loud though. But they're healing, aren't they? See, they're healing from their environment and experiences of the day. Yeah? They might need that fucking loud bloody whatever bloody music it is just to drown out their own mind of the fuzz of thoughts that they have running through it. It's like a reset, isn't it? It's like a reset. But yeah, people like all sorts of music. People are so into one sort of music, they fail to absorb the understanding of other types of music, don't they? Yeah? And then you get the person you least expect listening to the most unexpected of music. Yeah, it's all very personal, isn't it? Again, it's a personal thing. How does those? How do the 432 hertz affect the 638 emotions? Does one kick another off? That kicks another off? That kicks another off? Like mycelium. What do you reckon? It's 432 hertz. What makes our mind's mycelium stick up on end? Buzz. Is that what it is? Do you reckon? Yeah, healing and recovery. See, through music, and like I said, I suppose before, people use purple in Christianity, don't they? People turn to religion, and that's to do with friends and music. Yeah, yeah. Play music. You either pray or sing, don't you? Sing your prayers. Yeah, you can sing prayers, or you have accompanying music with it, or you're part of the bloody band. Yeah, meet friends there, talk there, listen to others. Yeah, make it an occasion. Don't make it that occasion to attend that thing I was saying earlier. Could go and play fucking tennis or whatever, but fucking whatever you're able, whatever you're able. And it is, take every day as you fucking can. You don't know when it's done. They were only saying yesterday about troops, weren't they? How does that affect you for its 638 things? Yeah, 586 days this Ukrainian conflict of the Western description has been attended. 586 days, they reckon they've been there. What about them years before, Ando, when there was conflict? Yeah? Anyway, fucking that old geriatric in flipping Washington is, he wants to fucking keep it going, doesn't he? He wants to keep it going. I think he's a flipping madman. I think he's a flipping madman. But what do you do? What do you do with a fucking bloke? What do you do? What do you do with both of them? Yeah, I talked a few shows back about the shell model. The environment's fucked. Sort the environment out so it's more efficient. You don't fall over that Hoover or whatever. Yeah. If the fucking software's fucked, yeah, use it. Figure out where the feedback needs to go to make sure that the fucking code's rewritten so the software works. Whatever the software is. The fucking hardware's fucking broken. Yeah. It won't fucking operate the software, yeah? And the live wire will fucking have to feed back to get the fucking hardware changed, yeah? But who feeds back about when the fucking live ware's fucked? Yeah? How do we control the live ware when it's fucking, how do you control the live ware when there's a fucking virus in the system? How do you? Because Russia ain't backing down for shit. No fucking chance. You think Putin's giving into that fucking Ukrainian fucking whatnot? Odd job, ain't he? Fucking the Ukrainian odd job. Fucking powder monkey of the fucking East. Yeah? What a wanker. And fucking Biden, fucking Biden, fucking trying to stick up it's a fucking... Ukraine's just literally a fucking battlefield, the whole thing now. It's like a fucking free-for-all. I've had enough with it. Excuse me. I have totally had enough with hearing about Ukraine now. It's it will go on for years. And when they discussed yesterday and mentioned our troops, there's I find it very difficult to realise any future other than where it appears we're all heading, because the liveware can't seem to be pulled from the plug, if you know what I'm saying. Got Slovenia, yeah, today this was. Slovenia's fucking on the edge. Yeah, fucking wobbling, like teetering on the fucking sharpest of edges. And it had all the EU leaders down there today, didn't it? Excuse me. It had all the EU leaders down there today. Fucking hell, industry's gagging for people. Can't do it anymore. Anyway, fucking, yeah, Slovenia's fucking wobbling. The heads of the EU have been down there trying to sort it out. What can you do when the people are fucking running amok and they've got no respect for anybody that's going to be in power? And the only people they want to put in power are their mates. Or the bloke down the road who's really good at fucking like talking to everybody in the pub. No good at running a fucking country, ain't got a clue, he's just pisshead. Huh? How do you install any kind of fucking normality to people that are acting irrationally frantic sometimes? That's why if the people I've seen are actually being very rational, actually. Very calm, very collected, just got their shit and they're fucking moving the fuck out of wherever it is they're fucking moving or whatever. Yeah. But you can see what's going to happen there. Oh. Excuse me, I am getting a bit. Yeah. What are they going to do there? Who are they going to install there? If they install one guy, the rest of the other people are going, oh, I don't fucking know who he is. And then these people are going to go, yeah, but that's because you fucking lived over there before. And they said, yeah, and when we did, he didn't fucking come and help us, so we're not voting for him. And these people are like, yeah, well, he's been around our village fucking all his life. We fucking want him in. And there's going to be a fucking internal conflict again by displaced people with nowhere to go. It's going to create more. It's the rolling snowball effect. Yeah. And at the same time here, we've got the EU makes historic show of support for Ukraine. Historic show of support. It's just admitting it's in the shit. It is absolute fucking bollocks with that. The wordplay. This is why, and it goes back to the fucking first subject. Why were the staff at the European Court of Human Rights, why were those staff taking sides? Why were they so divided? And then we're over here saying the EU, Europe, historic show of support for Ukraine. They want to install their rights plan, but we're rejecting their rights plan. So why are we talking about our troops if the EU's supporting Ukraine? The EU wants to help Ukraine. Fucking let them get on with it. We're busy, mate. We've got coal to dig up. Winter's coming. Here's some news closer to home if you're happening to live in fucking UK. Yeah? What we got here? Some fucking nasty fucking grubby little prick called fucking Jarvis Boyaram. You fucking knobbit. He's 37 years old. He's a fucking prick, right? He's got 31 years. 31 years for fucking murdering Mohammed Sahel, 25, from Birmingham, God rest his soul, by mistake. He killed him because he thought he was somebody else. This fucking Jervis fucking Boyaram was in fucking Slammer for 31 years, getting his fucking bum turned into Gandalf's fucking sleeve. Yeah. Mistaken identity, wasn't it? Thought he was a bird. Oh well, have a fucking nice time on him, lads. Yeah, share him around, wouldn't you? Fucking no comment. What a bastard. Fucking kill somebody, mistaken identity. What sort of a knob does that? You imagine what the geezer you were fucking gonna fucking kill thinks of you now? Think he's got any of his mates inside? You're gonna get somebody fucking purposely to fucking rob something more than fucking, what is it, 1,500 quid, so you get busted, get put in the same jail, and then fucking welcome to my wand. Yeah? Fucking funny how things work, man. Karma get you right in the fucking... Yeah. And there's some other fucking lunatic. I think this was a woman. Oh, that murder was in Birmingham, by the way. Birmingham in the middle of the UK. Yeah? Yeah. In the middle, down a bit, yeah. Yeah. Fucking same place, Birmingham. Fucking well, Dodge. More knife crime there than London. Never gets fucking talked about, though. Yeah? Fucking some woman nicking some shit in the shop, right? And the fucking shop assistants asked afterwards, like, fucking, what was she robbing? She's like, there's only 40 fucking quid's worth of stuff. Like, oh, what's she do? She's fucking waving a fucking red great carving knife around. You know, what the fuck? Just for 40 quid's worth of stuff? It's like, yeah, she just wanted what she wanted and then she was fucking off. Oh, that's how fucking extreme stuff's got in fucking England, mate. Imagine what shops are gonna do now. It's gonna board up, aren't they? Board up and wire up. Yeah? You have a little letterbox. Yeah? Try and fucking post your 4 pints of milk through it. Have fucking one of those drawers in the door, like. You have to describe exactly what you want. They'll slowly go and get it for you and come back. Then you give them another fucking item to get. And they'll slowly walk there and come back again. Yeah? It's talking about queues and fucking, what was it, the narrowing down of choice in supermarkets. We talked about that before. Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking young man fucking dead, God rest his soul. Another fucking idiot in fucking prison. And whoever it was he wanted a fucking stab, for whatever reason he wanted a... Oh no, he shot him, that was right. Whoever he wanted to fucking shoot now knows that he wanted to shoot him and was willing to shoot him. Yeah? And he's still out. So what did he do that made the guy want to fucking shoot him in the first place? Who was that person? Yeah? Yeah, and then fucking... It looked like a middle-aged fucking run-of-the-mill fucking mother who fucking nicked 40 quid's worth of shit with a carving knife. What's the fucking world coming to? You know? Short-term plan, like fucking everybody's on panic. like this fucking rail system, innit? There was panic today over that. Fucking HS2 again, innit? Get my combine harvester underneath your fucking bridge, like. Yeah? Fucking combine harvester. Yeah, fucking Brum to Manchester bit. Has it been fucking scrapped? They were fucking going round and round the houses earlier, and I fucking still haven't found any clarity on it. I can't be asked to look either. Fucking done with looking at shit for the day. Yeah. Fucking Brum to Manchester bits going, innit? Do you think they'll make, like, outside of London, they'll make it in bits, won't they? They'll make it in bits, and you'll probably have to get on and off a lot of trains, but each piece will be very fast, and there won't be any stops in between. Yeah? So it'll be a network of short, fast bursts on quick trains. Yeah? Which is sort of what you want, ish, isn't it? If you make one big long rail, you're going to have stops and starts. If you make almost like it's mini loops, isn't it? It's backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Yeah, but in lots of little bits that all join up. Yeah, it might actually work. So I'm thinking, fucking build it London to Birmingham, or wherever that's convenient, because it actually, as you come out of London, you're going to be hitting the top side of Birmingham. Yeah, and when you get there, it needs really to split off in two different directions, which is what I believe the original drawings were, where you got some part of a east-west line that was built on it, or from it. Not sure if it was further up north, but they eliminated that way back at the beginning and then said, oh, we're just taking it to Manchester. And now they're bringing it back. Yeah? But they could soon do HS2, yeah? Just fucking get it built. Get it built, build a fucking station either end, maybe one in the middle. Right? What's the fucking point in that? It's supposed to be a high-speed train. Yeah, what's the point of fucking stopping it halfway through its journey? It's fucking pointless. Yeah? But it could do a short journey really fucking quickly. Like literally start the fucker off on fucking launch mode, innit? Launch control train. You'd be going fucking stupid quick, and then it'd just fucking hit a certain waypoint, let off the fucking power, and roll all the way to the fucking station, 30 miles away. Huh? Yes, you had a big fucking boost of energy, but now you've rolled the rest of the way, and that's the efficient part of it. Use your momentum you've built up in your mass. Yeah, so you build your HS2 and you fucking station at the end there up north somewhere, probably fucking northeast to fucking Brum. Then really you need two, one going left and one going fucking right, like a tree. And then both be high speed lines again. Yeah? And quick change, innit? Quick change at the station. Yeah? No fucking about, I want them big lifts. If you can fucking get, what is it, you can get a fucking operating bed and about fucking 20 staff in one of those big lifts, can't you? Yeah? Just fucking install a couple of them. Yeah? So people don't have to fuck around. You want a lift big enough to get fucking 3 carriages of fucking people down and fucking back up over there to get the next fucking train. Yeah? Want more than one of them as well, because what happens? Everybody fucking runs, don't they? Ain't done that for fucking years. Everybody runs through the train station, gets in the fucking lift, yeah? And the rest of the people just like pile into the door like fucking hell. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the show, everyone. Yeah, I'm Dodgy Git, and this is the Dodgy Git's 50th live streaming show. I don't know how I've got here. I started off ranting, and I've pretty much been the same ever since. Yeah, I haven't fucking changed, man. No fucking way. Trump odds, right? Talk about people never fucking changing. Trump odds, fucking hell. The dude's in court again today or whatever. Everybody's ranting and raving. I'm watching the bloody odds every now and again, every few hours, like either side of the judgment. Check the fucking odds for Trump and fucking Biden. And they have lengthened, yeah? Fucking Trump's now 6-4 and Biden's 9-4, which is surprisingly long. Well, and it's not surprising at all. The geezer should be on fucking like 1,000-1 Biden. Trump's like fucking basically got it in the bag, isn't he? Oh God, what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, fucking freedom of speech, wasn't it? And I said I was in that chat room. But just, yeah, I was in the chat room with the younger people talking about the history stuff. Just before that, I went in a chat room. And it was an English chat room, or it appeared to be English chat room. Had a black African guy hosting it with he had a hat on with a Red Bull on it, yeah? Not Red Bull, but it had a red horned, like Texas fucking longhorn on it. So he could have been American. But he was speaking half in English and half in fucking African or Afrikaans or fucking Namibian or fucking something, right? I didn't know what. I couldn't make any fucking sense of it. Anyway, he was trying to say something, and I was really like intently listening to what he was trying to say and his point. And then I realised he was literally punting why a man should have sex with young girls when they finally no longer get sexually aroused by their wife. Anyway, I went, hang on a minute, buddy, in the fucking chat. Like, this is what you lot was complaining about before about your daughters dying in fucking childbirth too young. So what gives, man? Yeah, you're going on about having sex with girls that are fucking barely fucking pubescent and you want them to have fucking children because you have got a sexual fucking thing about not finding your wife attractive. Like, what? And it was bizarre, and I was trying to like, anyway, the geezer fucking ended the show. Yeah? He said some fucking shit in Afrikaans or fucking something and half fucking English. And there were a load of people fucking started giggling and fucking typing away behind him. It was fucking well funny. And then exactly the fucking people who say, I've got a right to fucking say this and I got a right to say that. It's like, yeah, well, you've been able to say whatever you want, mate. And the moment anybody says fucking anything, when what you say is fucking disgusting, yeah? Same with this, back to the European Court and fucking freedom of expression. We're talking over dinner about literature, yeah? We're hoping to fucking go and see Macbeth soon, because it's something few of us haven't seen, and it's not a thing we've experienced, so we want to experience a different perspective of saying. So we were fucking discussing that and discussing literature and how swear words in school or swear words are deemed as rude and naughty and not acceptable. But you can have, and there is, and there's complaints of the most descriptively disgusting, heinous crimes and fucking acts of the human body and fucking soul that you wouldn't fucking believe. And that's why these parents are kicking off. And that's okay apparently in school. I mentioned before about stories in schools available to teenagers that discuss, male gang rape and shit like that. You're like, fucking hell. And then I said to this guy, I attempted to converse with him in the chat because there was response from him appeared. I was like, does nobody think? Like, does nobody think past the first fucking urge for I want? Yeah? And it got me thinking, and I just typed into Google black philosophers. Yeah? And were there any? And it appears there were lots of them. So I'm going to go have a learn a history of famous black philosophers. Because I'd like to know who these people are finding as role models. Because they always go on about history this and, they say our people should this and our people should be promoted for what they were fucking this and that. And then when you dig into history, you find out certain facts, and then you try and make the people aware of these facts, and then when they hear them, they just reject them because they don't like hearing it because it's part of their narrative that don't fit what they're trying to punt. But this guy, my goodness gracious, he was literally trying to say, dump your wife. No, it wasn't dump. It was convince your wife that you no longer find her physically attractive and persuade her that it's okay to have another wife in the house that's a young girl. And it's fucking, personally, when this fucking, like, we're going on about freedom of expression, right? But that shit is the sort of stuff that the fucking online fucking harm bill's supposed to protect people from. Yeah? That was on Rumble. Yeah? People trying to go around regulations and fucking conversational topics. Yeah, it's a conversational topic, but fucking hell. There's a limit between talking about it and fucking proactively promoting it as a fucking example, as a fucking way people living in this part of the world should be thinking about living. It isn't. We reject that type of behaviour out of hand, and it's written into our acts, statutes, and laws. Yeah, developed through a Supreme Court for reasons by wise, knowledgeable groups of people. So I was quite grossed out by this fucking geezer talking about what he was talking about. But he had the right to do it. Did he? Is he talking about it? Is he trying to promote it? Is it just as bad as me talking about anything else? It's just an opinion, isn't it? Yeah, and we've all got the right to our opinion, and we should all protect each other's right to our opinion, if we agree or not, to the death. Yeah, that should be in that Act statutes and all that lot as well, innit? But it does make me wonder why, if these people are looking for such for answers for things by doing what they're doing online, why is it that they're so ignorant and rejecting of anything regarding gaining any knowledge about something? They'll just shut you down. Fuck, he shut his channel down. Put some whirligig fucking picture on there like, nah, we're going to wait until this geezer's fucked off and then we're going to carry on with our show again. So this is fucking weird. Anyway, apparently, you've got YouTube here. We're chatting on YouTube. We're live and direct. Coming up to flipping, what we at? We've got an hour and 49 minutes in. We're really doing well today. 50th show. Doing good. Yeah? Yeah. Doing good. Yeah, we got YouTube here. Yeah? We chat on YouTube. Might get banned from YouTube one day. Yeah, they might zap everything that I've made. They might just blank the lot. Yeah? Which would be quite disheartening. But there are other places. I'm not set up on these other places, but Rumble's a good place, a good source of information. Although there are lunatics on it, like the man I just described. And then there's another another platform called Pilled, Pilled, I think, Pilled, and that's a new platform. So I'm going to have a little cruise around there in a minute and see if you can transfer files of videos, or how to do live shows, or how to set up a channel on there too. So if I do say something that's so controversial I get my my knuckles wrapped by YouTube, then I will be able to continue my presentations to you on another media format. If you like being here and you like the chat, please do hit the like button. Yeah. If you want to join me again next time on the live shows, yeah, hit the subscribe button and you'll get a ding dong next time I go live, or I'm due to go live. Yeah. Yes, like I said, watching that black guy, he annoyed me, and then I went over to this other geezer, and he was watching history with the other younger chaps, wasn't he? Younger people there, and it did. I had this amazing burst of information come out of my head through my hands and the keyboard, and blah, 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 all over his chat room again, yeah, until I got moderated again. And you're literally just talking about history, stating facts that I've discovered about history. The four corners of the earth is a great saying, isn't it? The four corners of the earth was like old school travellers discussed and said things like that, isn't it? Old four corners of the earth. Yeah. Well, if you measure from Angkor Wat, hang on, let's go one way round. Start Angkor Wat, go to Giza. And you go from Giza to Machu Picchu. And then you go from Machu Picchu to Easter Island. And you go from Easter Island back to Angkor Wat again. And the distance between each point is the same or very similar. You tell me that ain't a fucking coincidence, yeah? Don't lose the plot about it, yeah? But yeah, do some history about Angkor Wat in Cambodia, Easter Island, Machu Picchu, Giza, Stonehenge, the Welsh star maps in the mountains, yeah? Shetland Islands and the stones there, yeah? Place called Carnac in far northwest France, next to a place called Quimper, yeah? Check all those places out. Check out the pyramids in the Sudan, yeah? Check out the land of Kem. Give a shout out to Jeff Buys Cars. Give a shout out to Richard Vobes. Give a shout out to Rick Walker and Maverick Multimedia. Give a shout out to the Brown Car Guy. God, I wish I had the money. I'd buy your motor, mate. Really nice little thing, that. I'd keep it if I were you, pal. I really would. I'd just, if nothing else, just put it in a garage, cover it up, leave the brakes off, yeah? Fucking drain the tank or whatever and just fucking leave it there. Take the brake fluid out. Yeah, so I'd like to say thanks to all those people. Yeah. Another little thing I'll just end with, because what we're coming up 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Another little thing there. People used to call me 3 amp. 3 amp. Yeah. Because I got a short fuse. Now though, I'm called the Dodgy Git, and I do Dodgy Git shows on YouTube. This has been the Dodgy Git's 50th YouTube live stream, so I'm quite pleased we've managed to make it through to where we have. I hope you've enjoyed being here and spending your time with me. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you to all those people out there who support me and what I'm doing and encourage me positively to continue doing what I'm doing in the way I'm doing it. Yeah, I do thank the people around me. Thanks to my girlfriend, love you lots. Thanks to mum and my dad, love you too. Thanks to my sister and all the other people in my life. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am now. And yeah, because of where I am now, I'm able to do what I am, and hopefully allow others to learn from me, or just listen to what I have to say and find a space in your day for some peaceful conversation or debate or philosophizing or thinking. Yeah, philosophizing. No, that's not the right word. Philosophical thought. There you go. Language. Trip up most of the time, don't we? Eh? It's all right though. We'll just get back up on our feet and we'll keep going. I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day if you can, and wherever you are. Yeah. Make the most of it. If it's late night and you're about to go to bed, have a nice warm bath, get cozy in, innit? Make yourself feel good. Do them things you like to do. Yeah. Yeah. Drink your favourite drink. Yeah. Take your time making it. Take your time walking back to your seat. Just enjoy your time. Yeah, whatever you're doing, wherever you're doing it. Yeah. I've been Dodgy Git. This has been the Dodgy Git Show. Thank you very much for joining me. Lots of love. I'll see you again soon.